Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. We got some Friday night baseball tonight. Today's date is July 19th, 1961. We are at Busch Stadium, the old Sportsman's Park, for a big National League matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Giants come into this game a record of 49-39, and they are right now only 2 games back of the Dodgers. The Cardinals are at 45-43. They are in 4th place, but they hold only a 2-game lead on the Reds in the National League. Remember, you must have a winning record in order to make the playoffs. Top 4 is not a guarantee. You must have a winning record in order to get in. Otherwise, playoffs will be modified. So the regular season does account for something. Brian B. and DBIP are first to join us here at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals historically won this game 3-2. The Giants had 9 hits in an error. The Cardinals 7 hits in an error. But we shall find out and see what happens tonight, as Inside Pitch so far has thrown us quite a number of curveballs in this season. So far as you know, anything can happen in a game of Inside Pitch. No lead is safe, and just because you may be 10 runs behind, it doesn't mean you can't get those 10 runs in 1 inning. And trust me, that has happened. So without further ado, let's get started with some Friday night baseball. Starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals in this game was Ray Sadecki. 14 wins, 10 losses, no saves, a 3.71 ERA. He got the call for the Redbirds tonight at Busch Stadium. So we are all set and ready to go. The Giants trailing the Dodgers by only a couple of games in the National League. Remember, if you win the regular season in the National League, you are guaranteed home field throughout the NLCS. So let's get started with some baseball here with the top of the first. Leading off for the Giants will be left fielder Felipe Alou. 289 average, 18 homers, 52 RBIs in 61. Left field was actually his best position, even though he still wasn't that great. We are using red, white, and white dice. Cardinals are the home team. The Cardinals are in 4th, only 2 games above 500. Reds are behind them by a couple of games. Giants only a couple of games back of the Dodgers. Let's see what tonight's game here has on some Friday night baseball. Sadecki, 1-5, super strikeout, and he will get him on a 5. Busch Stadium subtracts 1 from strikeouts, adds 2 to walks. But that is a super K, which will definitely get Alou out on a strike, and that is strikeout number 1 for Sadecki. He had 114 of them in 61. Next batter will be right fielder Harvey Keene. 265 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs. Right field, not one of his better positions. Sadecki, 5-1. That's at the park. Busch Stadium, 1-1, and that is a fly ball to right field. Getting to that one will be Charlie James, and he will make the catch for out number 2. 2 outs, and next batter for the G-Men, second baseman Joey Amalfitano. 255 average, 2 homers, 23 RBIs in 61. Joe Oterney joins us here at Busch Stadium. Sadecki, 1-1, home run chance. That 3 is going to pass, but Amalfitano against lefties has a 0, so it will not matter. Amalfitano, 5-3, but he does hit 1 to center field. That is a 19, and believe it or not, he just got under it. He misses it by 1, and that's going to be a fly out to center and retire the side. Amalfitano thought he got a good one out there, but he just barely got under it. It was enough, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Sadecki. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants in this matchup, Mike McCormick. Don't know much about him. 13 wins, 16 losses, a 3.20 ERA. There's nothing wrong with that. Something tells me he didn't get a lot of run support in his starts. So we go to the bottom of the first, and leading off for the Redbirds will be the shortstop, Bob Lillis. 213 average and 22 RBIs in 61. McCormick will make the pitch. 2-6, walk. That will be ball 4, and Lillis will trot to first. That is a 1, and that does walk Lillis, so the Redbirds get a leadoff walk. McCormick had 72 of them in 61. Infield a double play death. And now we will see second baseman Julian Javier, 279 average, 2 homers, and 41 RBIs. Javier is at second base today for the Cardinals. Lillis had 3 stolen bases, not doing anything on the 13. McCormick, 4-5, that's blank. Javier, 3-3, and that's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the double play. 1-1-2. Second base pivot, Amalfitano, -1. So the only way to turn a double play is on a 1, and that is a 4. Lillis will be thrown out at second, and Javier will make it to first. That is a fielder's choice. One down, and now we'll see first baseman Bill White. 286 average, 20 homers, 90 RBIs. Very good year for White in 61. Javier had 11 stolen bases, and he does not get the steal sign. Does he get the hit and run sign? I'm not going to send him. McCormick actually pretty good, -3 against stolen bases. So don't think I'm going to let White swing away here. McCormick, 4-6, strikeout. He got him on a 1. First strikeout for McCormick. He had 163 of them that year. So not a bad strikeout pitcher for the G-men. Here comes third baseman Ken Boyer. 329 average, 24 homers, 95 RBIs. He should be in the Hall of Fame, not Harold Baines. Javier on at second. On at first, I should say. Nothing happening there. McCormick will make the pitch. McCormick, 3-6 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it will be a fly ball hit to right. Getting over there will be Keene, and he has plenty of time, and now he'll have plenty of ball, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across except the walk for the Redbirds, and we got no score after 1. We go to the top of inning number 2. Leading off for the Giants will be this guy. He says he wants to be the best all-around player in baseball history. Well, we'll see about that, kid. So far, you've been pretty good, but I still think you may need a little more seasoning. Center fielder, say hey, Willie Mays. 308 average, 40 homers, 123 RBIs. A very good year for say hey, Willie. Sadecki will make the pitch. 1-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Mays, 4-2, and he hits one hard to third. But that's going to be caught by Boyer for the out, and that is a line out. Well hit by Mays, but doesn't get anything there. Next up, first baseman Orlando Cepeda, Hall of Famer. 311 average, 46 bombs, 142 RBIs. Cepeda, one of the best hitters that year in 61 in the National League. Did I mention who the current division leaders were? Remember, there were no divisions. The Detroit Tigers still lead the American League only by a couple of games over the Yankees. The Dodgers lead the National League only a couple of games over the Giants. But remember, top 4 teams in the National League get in the postseason. Top 5 in the American League get in there, but they must have winning records. Sadecki will make the pitch. 5-1, that's at the park. Busch Stadium. A 6-3. It's a fly ball to center. Getting under that is going to be Curt Flood. He'll make the catch, and that is 2 outs. Next up, third baseman Jim Davenport. 278 average, 12 homers, 65 RBIs. That's a solid season. Sadecki will make the pitch. You are welcome, Mr. Turney. 3-6 error on a throw. Davenport 2-3, and that's going to be a fly out the left. There won't be a throwing error. Tausig will get to it. And a nice job for Sadecki in the game as he retires a side in order for the second straight inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second, leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder Don Tausig. 287 average, 2 homers, 25 RBIs, only playing a little bit over half the games for the Redbirds that season. McCormick with the pitch. 5-2 against a righty. That's going to be an out. And it will be a fly ball to center, and Say Hey Willie will put it away. One quick fly out to center. Next batter, right fielder Charlie James. 255 average, 4 homers, 44 RBIs in 61. McCormick will deal to 5. That's a walk. The 11 is going to be ball 4. James is a 9, but +2 makes him an 11 against lefties, and he will walk James. Second walk given up by McCormick. And now a chance for the Cardinals center fielder, Curt Flood. Timeout on the field for a quick second. I just want to see something about him. Curt Flood, as I go ahead and look at this here real fast. Curt Flood, a 293 batting average, 85 homers, 1,800 hits, only a WAR of 41.9, 2 World Series titles, 3 All-Stars, 7 Gold Gloves. I don't know. Borderline Hall of Famer? I mean, Hall the very good, no doubt about that. Maybe he's not a Hall of Famer only because he didn't really hit for power, but he did hit pretty well for contact. Infield, a double play depth. James on it first. He had 2 stolen bases. Anything happening? The answer is no. McCormick, 3-1, strikeout. The 14 is high. Flood, 3-5, and Flood's going to come through with a nice double into right field. James, a base running rating of 3. A double to right, -1. James will score on a 1 or a 2. And he will. James will score all the way from first. Flood goes into second base with a stand-up double. Cardinals lead 1-0. So Flood gets himself a nice RBI double to get the Redbirds on the board here first. And now we will see the catcher, Jimmy Schaefer. 255 average, a homer, 16 RBIs. Didn't play in many games for the Cardinals that year, only about 68. Flood on its second, and nothing on, see if anything happening on the bases. The answer is no. McCormick does have a very good pickoff chance. McCormick with the pitch. 6-1 at the park. Busch Stadium, 1-6, and that will be a ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of by Davenport. Throws to first. On a 6, Flood will take third base, and he will. Flood gets the third on a 6, and there are 2 outs. Ground ball to third base, but a runner 90 feet away. And that will bring up the pitcher, Ray Sadecki. Had a good average in 61, a 253 average, and 12 RBIs. So Sadecki, definitely a threat to get hits. McCormick, nothing happening on the strat. McCormick, 5-6, wild pitch, and Flood is going to come in, and he will score. Mike McCormick, a 1-7. That is a 4, and Flood will score on a wild one, uncorked by McCormick. Stadium cheers. Yay! And it's 2-0 Redbirds. So Mike McCormick does make a bad pitch to the pitcher of all people, and he will try again. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. McCormick, 3-1, strikeout. He will get Sadecki on a 3. Sadecki didn't strike out much, but the 3 will be good enough to get him. And that will be strikeout number 2 from McCormick. But the Redbirds are on the board. 2 runs on a hit, a walk, and a wild pitch. 2-0 in favor of the Cardinals. Top of the third coming up. And let's see who the Giants send up. Leading off for the Giants will be their catcher, John Orsino. Almost a fringe player, only played in 25 games for the Giants, but he's the catcher tonight. 277 average, 4 homers, 12 RBIs, which means he is a threat with only 83 at bats. Almost a ringer. Sadecki will make the pitch. Sadecki 4-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Orsino 5-5. That's ground ball to third, and it'll get taken care of by Boyer, and that is out number 1. One down, and next up will be the shortstop, Jose Pagan. Solid player in his career, 253 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs. Sadecki will make the pitch. 5-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Pagan 3-1, and against the lefty, that's going to be a base hit right back up the middle, and Pagan will have a single off of Sadecki, and that will be the first hit for the Giants. So a nice hit by Pagan past the pitcher and into the outfield. And now we'll see the pitcher, Mike McCormick. He batted 188 with 4 RBIs and 61 as a hitter. Infield is at double play depth. Pagan did have 8 stolen bases. That is a 5. He will stay put. Sadecki will make the pitch. Sadecki 1-4, range play. McCormick 1-3, and that's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit. Ball is hit to Lillis. Lillis's range is a 1 at double play depth. He won't get it. That will be a base hit as he hits it past the infield, the halfway playing Lillis. Pagan, a base running rating of 3, and that will be fast enough. Or will it? No, it's past short. My bad. Pagan actually has to hold second. So McCormick gets a single. And now the Giants are in some business here. Runners at first and second and 1 out. And here comes Alou. Alou is 0-1. Runners at first and second. Top of the third, 2-0 Redbirds. Anything on the strat? The 14 is a no. Woodman 5-6-4 joins us here at Busch Stadium. Sadecki 2-5. That's a pitcher result. That 4 is going to be an out no matter what side Alou is. And that is going to be a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn it. 3-3-4. Second base pivot. Javier is 0. 1-4. They get out of the inning, and they do not. Pagan will make it to third. The throw goes to second to get McCormick. Alou will make it to first, and that will be 2 outs. So a good chance to get a double play, but they couldn't get it. So that turns into a fielder's choice. But now 2 men out for Keene. Keene is 0-1. Now we'll see. Now Sadecki a chance to get out of the jam. And that is an 18. Nothing happening there. Pagan on it third. Alou on it first. Sadecki will set up and make the deal. 3-2 against the righty. That is blank. Keene 5-5, and that is a ground ball to third. That'll get handled easily by Boyer, and he's going to throw to first to get Keene, and that will retire the side. A chance by the Giants goes by the board. No runs on 2 hits. They still trail 2-0 here after 2.5. Giants trail the Dodgers by only a couple of games. The Cardinals are only 2 games above 500. They need to win ball games. You cannot get into the postseason under 500 or lower, and you must be above 500. You cannot be, since they played 154 games, so you cannot be 77 and 77 in the National League. You must be above 500. Bottom of the third coming up. And Bob Lillis leads off for the Birds. He walked his first time up. 2-0 Cardinals. McCormick with the pitch. 3-2 strikeout. The 16 is high. Lillis 2-1, and that's a fly to right. And it will be Keene making the play. One down. Here comes Javier. Javier grounded to a fielder's choice his first time up. McCormick, he will pitch. 5-3, strikeout 11. That's going to be high. Javier, 3-3, and that's a ground ball to short as well. It will be Pagan taking care of that for the out. Next batter is White. White struck out his first time up. Thank you all for joining me for some Friday night baseball. McCormick, 1-2. That is a blank. White, a 1-5, and that's a fly ball hit to right field. And it will be Keene getting to that one again, and it will retire the side. A nice job by McCormick. 1-2-3 go the Birds. And the Cardinals have a 2-0 lead here after 3. Time for station break. This is the RJL YouTube Network. Welcome back to the network. We go to the top of the 4th here. Cardinals lead the Giants 2-0. And let's see. Sadecki gets back on the mound. Leading off for the G-men will be Joey Amalfitano. He is 0 for 1. Busch Stadium right now, the fans here know the Cardinals. They got out to a pretty good start in the season, but right now they're only 2 games above 500. Sadecki, 2-4 against a right-hander. That is a right-handed batter. That is a blank. Amalfitano, 4-4. That's going to be a base hit past the pitcher, and Amalfitano will get on base. Leadoff single for Joey. That's his first hit of the game. And now here comes some kid by the name of Willie. Mays is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Amalfitano at 7 stolen bases doesn't get any call. Sadecki will make the pitch. Sadecki, 2-1. That's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to third. That's going to get handled there by Boyer. Let's see if they turn it. 2-2-3. Second base, Javier, 0 pivot. A 1-3. It's a double play. They got it. 2 outs. Say hey, Willie Mays grounds out into a big-time double play. 5-4-3 double play. Well, Willie Mays, I got to tell you, right now you're not off to a good start to try to become the best all-around player in history there. Say hey, Willie. I think you got some work to do. Here comes Cepeda. Cepeda's 0 for 1. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Busch Stadium. Check out his amazing channel. Baseball Demos, your NBC game of the week for tomorrow. What is the game and who are the teams? Let's see here. Sadecki will go ahead and make the pitch. Cepeda 0 for 1. Sadecki 1-1. Home run chance against the righty. A 1-13. The 6 is good. And against the lefty, well, Cepeda did have 46 bombs that year, and he has a 20. It doesn't really matter. Kaboom! That ball is hit pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep to left center field, and that ball is gone. Orlando Cepeda says, I'm going to be a big-time home run king. And that big-time double play took a couple of runs off the board, but it is now 2-1, home run Cepeda. And it's not the first time Cepeda's hit a home run on the board. So he gets a home run and cuts the lead in half. And the next batter is Davenport. Davenport 0 for 1. And it is inside pitch tomorrow. Pirates at Astros. Rick Rhoden against Jim Deshaies. Ooh, Jim Deshaies. Sadecki will make the pitch to Davenport. 4-6. That's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to short handled by Lillis. And he will throw to first for the out. And that will do it. 1 run on 2 hits, a solo bomb by Orlando Cepeda. Giants on the board. We're at the historical score of the game at the moment. It's 2-1. Two silhouettes on Deshaies. Two silhouettes on Deshaies. Cepeda nicknamed Baby Bull. I think he was known as that. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-1 favor of the Cardinals, but the Giants finally get on the board. Ken Boyer leads off for the Cardinals, who should be in the Hall of Fame over Harold Baines. McCormick will make the pitch. Boyer 0 for 1. McCormick 4-2, error on a grounder. Boyer 3-1 against the lefty. That's going to be hit hard into right field, and that is going to be a triple. And that's hit hard to right. Keene, however, has an error rating of 0, so he will make no problem getting it out there. Boyer slides into third with a leadoff triple. Boyer hits lefties pretty well. He gets some hard wood on the lefties. And now it'll bring up Tausig. Tausig is 0 for 1. Infield will come in. Boyer got good speed. Didn't the White Sox recently retire Baines' number? Yeah, I just don't know why. Let's see. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Boyer stays put. McCormick will go ahead and pitch. 6-6. That's a blank. Tausig. 5-3. And that's grounded to second base. Boyer has a base running rating of 2 with the infield in. And usually when that happens, I usually roll a die to see if they're going to send him. So a 1 or a 2, Boyer will attempt to come home. And it is a 6. He does not. The throw goes to first for the out. 1 down. So grounded there. They keep Boyer. On a grounder to short, he will hold it first at third base. And now the batter is James. James walked his first time up. Now another grounder comes up. I will send Boyer. And then I got to decide if they're going to throw to the plate or take the out. Boyer on at third now. 1 out. Infield is still in. Need a decide or die. I got a decide or die, actually. I do have a decide or die. Well, no, I can't use a decide or die because it's a 1 or a 2. So because his base running rating is a 2 or lower, I gotta give it. He only has a 33% chance of maybe sending him home. A 1, 2, or 6, however, he does, score on that. Strategy roll, and that is a 14. McCormick will pitch. 1-3, range play. Oh boy, James 6-6, and against the lefty, that is a base hit past first, but that is a range play for Cepeda. Cepeda's range is a 2 with the infield in. He will get it. What a play by Orlando Cepeda at first base. Boyer, it's a great play. Boyer's going to be sent home. Cepeda is going to take the out at first. They will allow Boyer to score, and that's going to be 2 outs, but it's 3-1. I decide to let him try to decide just to make sure he gets the out. It's still early. But James is out. What a play by Cepeda at first base. Takes a single away from him. The run does score, though, so 3-1. And now 2 outs, and here comes Flood. Flood, let's see here. Let me guess. Flood walked his first time up. I'm sorry, Flood got a double his first time up. My bad. McCormick will go ahead and make the pitch to Flood. McCormick, 5-4, walk, 10. Yep, ball 4. And Flood will walk and get on base for the second time today. And that is the third walk given up by McCormick. Schaefer is next. He's 0 for 1. Strategy rolls are still active. That is a 15, nothing happening. McCormick will make the pitch. McCormick, 4-4, strikeout 14. Nope, that's going to be just a little high. Schaefer, 4-5, that's grounded to short. That'll get handled by Pagan. He will throw to first to get Schaefer, and that will end the inning. 1 run comes in on 1 hit, a walk, and the Cardinals now have a 3-1 lead after 4. This 1961 season so far has had everything that is advertised. You would think a range play almost means Cepeda is in a position to throw home anyway, could probably home brew, whatever makes sense. That's not a bad rule there. That's not too bad. Top of the 5th, 3-1 Cardinals. Sadecki doing pretty well. His only mistake was the bomb given up to Cepeda. John Orsino leads off for the Giants, and he is 0 for 1. Sadecki, 5-4. Range play at the park. Busch Stadium, 1-4. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 4. That's going to be a single to right, but it's a chance. It's a chance for James. James's range is a 2. And he'll make the catch out there. Nice play by Craig James. Charlie James sat there. I don't know why I'm thinking of Craig James, the football player. But that's going to be a fly out to right instead. 1 out. Orsino hits one there. Could have been a base hit to right. But Charlie James makes a good play. Here's Pagan. Pagan is 1 for 1. Singled his first time up. Sadecki. 1-2. Super strikeout, but the 18 is going to be too high. Pagan, 5-1, and that will be a fly out to left. Left fielder coming in is Tausig, and he's got it, 2 outs. Sadecki does have the special case strikeout ability. So far, that has not rolled up. 2 outs. Here comes McCormick. McCormick got a base hit his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Sadecki will go ahead and pitch. Sadecki, 4-6. That's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball hit to second base. Javier will handle it and easily toss it to first. And a nice 1-2-3 inning by Sadecki. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 3-1 favor of the Redbirds. Range plays are one of several reasons inside pitch is one of the top games. It's just easy. Just roll a die. Remember, the one thing about inside pitch to all people that don't know much about it, there really are no charts. All you have is modifications. Okay? And these help resolve a play. They do not tell you the play. The only charts that do is the bunt chart and the squeeze bunt chart. That's it. Everything else is done by the dice. Bottom of the 5th, Cardinals 3-1. McCormick will continue to pitch. He's still got plenty of gas left. He's actually pitching not too bad. Ray Sadecki leads off. He struck out his first time up. McCormick with the pitch. 5-2 against the lefty. Sadecki's going to go ahead and pass that one. Hits the pitcher. And it's going to be a single. Sadecki gets his first hit of the game as he hits one past McCormick. And, of course, a lot of people wonder why about this. Well, I did create, for those of you, you could create one of these right here, and here are your outfielder arms, and here's what the modifications will automatically be, and just put them on this. Simple. Or do it some other way as well. Very easy to do it. So Sadecki leads off with a single. Double play depth is called. Now we will see Bob Lillis. He's up next. Lillis is 0 for 1. Infield double play depth. Sadecki, doubt he's going to do anything, and he won't. McCormick will go ahead and pitch. McCormick, 4-6. Strikeout, 13 is high. Lillis, 3-6. He popped that one up to third, and it's going to be Davenport getting to that. And that's the first out. Here comes Javier. Javier 0 for 1. Sadecki's still on at first. And nothing happening. McCormick still rolled because McCormick still has good pickoff rating. McCormick with the pitch. 2-1. Home run result. But the 7 is going to be too high against Javier. He's not hitting one out. Javier, 3-3. And that is going to be that's going to be a ground ball to short. Grounder to short. Let's see if they turn it. 1-1-2. Second base, Amalfitano, -1. The only way they'll turn a double play is on a 1. And they don't get it. Sadecki, it's a grounder to short. Sadecki got a good jump on the ball, and it's taken care of by Pagan. His only play is to first for the out, 2 down. 2 outs now, and here is White. And White is 0 for 2. McCormick will set up and prepare to make the pitch here. Fans are at Busch Stadium enjoying a 3-1 lead. Strategy roll, nothing on the 19. McCormick, 1-2. That's a blank. He is not tired. White, 6-6. And that is a ground ball to third. Ground ball to third. Davenport will handle it. He will throw to first. And that retires his side. Another nice job by Davenport. No runs on a hit. 3-1 Redbirds after 5 in this key matchup here in the National League. Going on now to the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th inning here. Sadecki back on the mound. Felipe Alou will lead off, and he is 0 for 2. Sadecki, he'll go ahead and pitch. Sadecki, 2-5. That's a pitcher result. That 3 is going to be an out. And it will be a fly ball to center field, taken care of there by Flood. Sadecki having a good outing so far. And here comes Keene. Keene is 0 for 2. Sadecki with the pitch. 4-5. Hit by pitch. No, he will not hit him. Keene, 2-5, and that's grounded right back to Sadecki. He will handle it easily and toss it over to first. Out number 2. Next up is Amalfitano. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Not baseball related kind of thing I think the Dolphins will have. The Dolphins are hyped up every single year. I have no clue. On paper, the Dolphins should win 11 or 12 games. Realistically, they'll probably start the season like 3-6 or 3-7 or something like that. I love my team, but they don't love me. Sadecki with the pitch. 6-2, walk, 7. Yep, ball 4, and Amalfitano will trot to first, so the tying run is on base. And that is only the first walk given up by Sadecki, and he gave up 100 of them in 61. That's the first walk he's given up in this game. Now a chance for Say Hey Willie. Willie Mays wants to be the greatest all around. Well, so far he's 0 for 2. I think he needs more seasoning. There are 2 outs, I should say. So 2 outs, Amalfitano on first. And not doing anything, Sadecki will pitch to Mays. Sadecki, 4-4 against a righty. That is a blank. Mays, 6-6, and that will be a ground ball to second base. That's going to be a ground ball to second, taken care of by Javier. He throws to first, and Sadecki is pitching a gem. Nothing across except the walk. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. As right now, the Giants, even though Cepeda seems to have figured out Sadecki, but not much else. Bottom of the 6th inning, McCormick still got plenty of gas. And Ken Boyer leads off, and he is 1 for 2 with a triple, and he scored his last time. McCormick with the pitch. 4-1, possible error. Boyer, 5-1. That's a double to center field. Boyer goes ahead and hits one to center. He gets the second. Center fielder is Mays. His error rating is a 6. That's a 4. He's going to make an error out there in center field. So that means Boyer automatically goes to third. Boyer, a base running rating of 4. Mays a -1 arm, a 1-3. Boyer will score. He does. Ken Boyer. That's going to be a double and an error for Boyer, a double and an E8. And that allows Mays, that allows Boyer on an error on Mays, and that allows Boyer to score. 4-1 Cardinals. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that is the first error on the Giants. And they did have an error in the game historically. But it's Willie Mays who makes the error in center field. He bobbles it, got by him. Boyer goes automatically to third, and then you roll to see on an adjusted base running rating, see if he scores, and he does. 4-1 Cardinals. And now we will see Don Tausig. McCormick can't believe it. He thought Willie Mays had the play out there, but looks like Say Hey Willie needs a little bit more seasoning to be one of the best ever. McCormick will pitch to Tausig. Tausig 0-2. McCormick 4-2. Error on a grounder. Tausig 5-4. That's a fly ball to center. Mays will not make an error this time. And he will put it away for the out, 1 down. 1 out, and here comes James. James is 0-1 with a walk. McCormick, he will pitch. 3-6 against the righty. That is an out, and it will be a fly out the left. Coming over there is Alou, and he has it to make the play. 2 down. 2 outs for Flood. Flood is 1-1, doubled, scored on a wild pitch and walked. 2 outs. McCormick sets up with the pitch. 2-5. That is a walk. 7. Yep, that's going to walk Flood. And Flood will get on base for the 3rd time today. 2nd time he's been walked. Now some action going on in the Giant bullpen a little bit. And the batter is Schaefer. Schaefer is 0-2. 2 men down. Cardinals now with a 4-1 lead. Strategy roll still active. Flood staying put. McCormick 5-5 and 5-5 against the righty. That is a blank. Schaefer 5-6 and against the lefty. Schaefer's going to come through with a hit. That's going to be a single pass second. Flood got great speed. Base running with 2 outs. He has a BR of 5. He will make 3rd. So Schaefer gets his first hit of the game. And now the batter is Sadecki, and he will bat. Sadecki got a good average, a 253 average in that year in 61, and he is 1-2. A chance here for the Cardinals to get more runs. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, 4-1 St. Louis. Strategy roll, nothing on the 9. Flood on at 3rd. Schaefer on at 1st. McCormick with the pitch. 3-6 against the lefty. Strikeout, no, the 19 is high. Sadecki, 5-2, but he just grounds it right back to McCormick, and McCormick will underhand it to 1st. And the Giants are lucky they only gave up the run. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and a walk. It's 4-1 Redbirds here after 6. I'm happy that college football season starts actually tomorrow. Nebraska takes on Northwestern in a good game in Ireland to start off Big Ten play there. So looking forward to some college football. As college football week 0 begins tomorrow. Top of the 7, 4-1 Redbirds. Orlando Cepeda leads off for the G-Men. He got a bomb his first time up. So he is 1-2. Sadecki still got plenty in the tank. Sadecki with the pitch. 6-2. Walk 4. Yes, that's ball 4. Cepeda will trot to 1st. Cepeda didn't walk much against lefties, but he does draw the base on balls there. And now the Giants will send up Davenport. Davenport is 0-2. Cepeda had 12 stolen bases. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing happening on the 16. Sadecki will go ahead and pitch to Davenport. Infield double play death. Sadecki, 2-2, walk, 13. Yes, he walks Davenport. That's ball 4, and now the Giants are threatening. 2 walks given up by Sadecki now, and that is his second and his third walk. And we'll see if the Giants can take advantage of it. Orsino is next. He's 0 for 2. They go talk to Sadecki on the mound right now, see if he's okay. Dave Little joins us here at Busch Stadium. Runners at first and second, nobody out, top of the 7th. Cardinals a 4-1 lead. Strategy rolls are still active, nothing on the 16. Sadecki in a jam. Sadecki, 2-6, that's at the park. Busch Stadium, 6-5, and that is a blank. We got a rare play, and that is actually the first rare play we've had in a while. When early in the season we had a whole bunch of them. So we got a rare play with men on. So let's find out and see what it is. 15. Slow roller to third base who throws batter out at first, but batter cleats first baseman coming across the bag. All other runners advance. Check for injury to first baseman. So that means that Cepeda goes to third, Davenport goes to second, and Orsino is out. But he cleats the first baseman coming across the bag, so I got to see if there's an injury to the first baseman for the Cardinals, and that is Bill White. White has an injury rating of 0. Has an injury rating of 0, so a 1, 2, or 3, he's fine. It is a 5. He will be out for the rest of the game. So the Cardinals lose Bill White the rest of the way. He is at first base, so we got to make a change here. And they're going to bring in Joe Cunningham to play first base. So timeout on the field as Bill White is out due to injury. Remember, game day injuries only in regular season. Postseason injuries are full. So timeout as I make a change as Cunningham will come in here. And definitely not as good at first base as White is, though. That's going to hurt the fielding. Hitting is not too bad, though. So Joe Cunningham will take over at first base now. Runners at second and third. There is 1 out. So Orsino was out of there. On a grounder to third. That was a ground ball to third base. So now the batter is Pagan. So now runners at second and third with 1 out. Infield is going to play back. Cardinals have a 3-run lead. Pagan is 1 for 2. Let's see if anything happens here. Strategy rolls again, and that is a 7. Nothing happening. Sadecki with the pitch. 2-5. That's a pitcher result. That 4 is going to be an out, and it's going to be a fly ball to left. That's going to be caught by Tausig. That's out number 2. Pagana, 0 sacrifice fly chance. Cepeda, a BR of 3. And Tausig, a 0 arm. So a 1-3, Cepeda will score. It is a 2, and he does. So it does become a sacrifice fly to left field. And it's now a 4-2 ball game. So the Giants are scraping up runs here. And now it's 4-2. Davenport does stay at second base. So now 2 outs, and Steeler fan joins us here at Busch Stadium. So Davenport on at second, and now the batter is Mike McCormick. We will see a pinch hitter for him. He is done for the game. McCormick was beginning to run out of gas. He will be out, and the Giants will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for him will be Stretch Willie McCovey, 271 average, 18 homers, 50 RBIs. McCovey will pinch hit for the pitcher here with 2 outs. Willie McCovey, who wanted to be a Willie Mays Jr. and came pretty close. Sadecki will go ahead and make a pitch to McCovey here. 2 outs. Anything on the strat? The answer is a 1, and no. Davenport stays put. Sadecki will make the pitch. Sadecki, 6-6, range play. McCovey, 3-5. That's a ground ball to third. Ball is hit to Boyer. Boyer's got good range. His range is a 4. That is a 6. It'll get by him. And that is going to be a double down the line. McCovey hits it past Boyer, and that is a double. Davenport will come in to score. McCovey goes to second. It's now 4-3. Here come the Giants. RBI double. And that brings in the second run in the inning. And the batter is Alou. They're going to go talk to Sadecki on the mound. And we'll see what he can do here. But now Sadecki in a bit of a jam. Now a 4-3 ball game here. And McCovey on at second. Alou is 0 for 3. Anything on Strat? The answer is no. Sadecki will make the pitch. Sadecki, 2-1. That's going to be an out. And it'll be a fly out to left. Getting over there will be Tausig. And he will make the play. And that will retire the side. 2 runs on 1 hit and a couple of walks and a sacrifice fly. The Giants are right in this game. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night will be the date of July 22nd. We have been to every baseball stadium in 61 except for one park. We finally get there tomorrow, and we are on our way to Pittsburgh to historic Forbes Field. It will be the Milwaukee Braves taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates tomorrow. Bobby Shantz will go for the Pirates, and we really get our first look at Warren Spahn. He will pitch for the Braves. We did see Spahn in the All-Star game, but not in a regular season game. We get that tomorrow. So tomorrow night, the Braves and the Pirates. The Braves still chasing the playoff spot. The Pirates are up in the top 4. It'll be Spahn versus Shantz at historic Forbes Field. That is the last stadium we have yet to visit. We are finally getting there. That will be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Bottom of the 7th, Bob Lillis leads off for the Cardinals. Giants need a pitcher, 2 righties and a lefty coming up. So let's see who the Giants are going to bring on to pitch. And they're going to go with Billy O'Dell. Wrong. I got 2 righties and a lefty. My bad. 2 righties and a lefty. They will go with Bobby Bolin. 2 wins, 2 losses, 5 saves, a 3.19 ERA. The Giant bullpen really isn't that bad. Bolin will pitch to Lillis here to start the bottom of 7, 4-3. We got a good game here at Busch Stadium. Doug Hunt joins us here at Busch Stadium. Bolin with the pitch. 5-6. Super strikeout, but the 18 is going to be high. Lillis, 3-4, and that is going to be a fly ball to right field, and getting to it will be Keene for out number 1. 1 out, here comes Javier. Javier is 0 for 3. Bolin, he'll make the pitch. 2-2 against a righty. That's going to be an out, and it'll be a fly ball to center field this time. Say Hey Willie will get to it and make the grab. 2 down. And now we'll see the new first baseman, Joe Cunningham, who came in for the injured Bill White. Cunningham, 286 average, 7 homers, 40 RBIs. Bolin will go ahead and pitch to Cunningham. Bolin, 4-2, and wild pitch, ball 1. 3-4, that's a range play. Cunningham, a 4-4. That's a single to right field, but it's a range play for Keene. Not really good. Range is a 1. He won't get it, and that will be a base hit for Cunningham. It's a single to right. So Cunningham does come through with his first hit, taking over for the injured Bill White, who got cleated in a rare play. Here's Boyer. Boyer having a good night tonight. 2 for 3, a triple and a double. Scored on scored on an error. Actually got a double, then scored on an error by Mays. So now 2 outs here. Already here, runner on at first. Strategy rolls are still active. And that's a 7, nothing happening. Bolin will go ahead, and I know the special K. Remember, special Ks only occur, okay, off the batter card or the ballpark card, and not a star sign. Not a double star sign. Remember, the star line sign still is off the pitcher card. So if like a grounder here, but the special K comes up, it is a special K. Bolin with the pitch, and I'm not talking about breakfast cereal before Baseball Demo says something about that. Bolin, 1-6, and against the righty, super strikeout, and he won't get him. No, he won't get him. Boyer, a 9, -1 is 8, that's an 18. Oh, no, he got him. Super strikeout, my bad. He got him. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. He got him, struck him out, side retired. No runs and a hit for the Cardinals. That was a 9. I thought I was looking at 19. My bad. And he goes ahead and strikes out Boyer. So a big inning for Bolin as he gets, as he does a pretty good job there. After 7, it's still 4-3. No, but Kellogg did pitch in the Bees game earlier. So yes, you were right. Kellogg did, although not that kind of Kellogg. Jeez. We go to the top of the 8th. 4-3 in favor of the serial punter. Yeah. 4-3 in favor of the Redbirds. And let's see, we're going to have Sadecki. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. Leading off is Keene. And I think we're going to see Sadecki. Let me see here. He's pitched to 28. To actually pitch to 3 more batters. Sadecki's done good. I'd like to see if we can get 1 more inning out of him. But this is the 8th inning. You know what, though? Sadecki's better than the bullpen. I'm going to let Sadecki pitch. Sadecki's going to stay out there. He's going to pitch to Keene. Keene is 0 for 3 as we start the top of the 8th inning. Sadecki with the pitch. 3-5 against the righty. That's blank. Keene, 4-3. That's a grounder to second base, handled by Javier, and they'll toss it to first. Out number 1. So Sadecki's still getting outs. And now here's Amalfitano, and he is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Sadecki, 1-2. Super strikeout, the 20. Believe it or not, it's going to be too. Now that is too high. Amalfitano is a 19. -1 is an 18. He does not strike out Amalfitano. 3-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. That'll get handled, though, by Lillis, and that's out number 2. So now the batter is Mays. I think Mays did have a home run in one of my games with the Giants so far, but Mays tonight is 0 for 3, not having a good night. 4-3 Cardinals. They did win this game historically. Sadecki will make the pitch. 4-6, and he got him on an out. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base, handled easily by Javier. Throws to first, side retired, and Mays is 0 for 4. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. What a job by Ray Sadecki. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. First ever televised was on this day in 1939, the Brooklyn Dodgers against the Cincinnati Reds at Ebbets Field. Ooh, nice little trivia. Thank you very much there, Mr. Hunt. Trivia is always appreciated in the chat. Bottom of the 8th inning, Don Tausig leads off for the Redbirds. He's 0 for 3. He will bat. Bolin will stay out there. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. So they will let him pitch. Bolin, 2-4. Error on a throw. Tausig, 1-4. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is into Cepeda. His error rating is a 2. That's a 10. He won't make an error, and Bolin will get over there and receive the throw, and that's out number 1. Remember also, special Ks do not occur on error on any error checks or range plays. So you do not check for special K on errors, range plays, star line results, or home run checks, as a matter of fact, as well. At least off the state. Well, actually, that actually does. Here's James. James is 0 for 2. Bolin will make the pitch. 2-6 against the righty. Strikeout. The 8 is good. He got him. And Bolin gets another K. And now 2 outs. And now the batter is Flood. Bolin is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. Bolin will go up against Flood. Flood has reached base all 3 times, a double and 2 walks, scored on a wild pitch. Cardinals lead 4-3. Bolin trying to keep it there. Cincinnati first pro team, first TV game, first night game should still be the first and only game on opening day. Yeah, maybe, if you think about tradition, yes. But, right now the Reds have not been good lately, and that's a shame. That's a shame. I like the Reds. I have nothing against Cincinnati. Bolin with the pitch. 5-5. Range play. Flood. 2-2. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Pagan. His range is a 3. He's got it. No problem. Throws it to first for the out. It is a nice job by Bolin. 1-2-3, go the Redbirds. They lead 4-3. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th, Cardinals lead 4-3. Orlando Cepeda is the leadoff batter. Sadecki is going to come out. And this is where you bring in your closer, and the Cardinals got to go to the closer. And it's going to be Lindy McDaniel. 10 wins, 6 losses, 9 saves, a 4.88 ERA. Lindy McDaniel is the Cardinal closer for 61. He will pitch. His job is to try to go ahead and get the save. Orlando Cepeda will lead off. Top of the 9th inning, 4-3. McDaniel will make the first pitch. 1-5, wild pitch, ball 1. McDaniel again, 3-1, walk, 17 is high. Cepeda, 3-1, fly ball center field. Getting over there is Flood, and he will make the play. That's out number 1. So nice play by Curt Flood to make that catch. Here comes Davenport. Davenport is 0 for 2 with a walk. He'll bat. McDaniel trying to get the save here. DJ John, 44-44, joins us here at Busch Stadium. McDaniel will make the pitch. McDaniel, 2-3. That's a blank. Davenport, 3-3. It's grounded to short. Taken care of there. Taken care of by Lillis. He takes his time. Throws to first. Out number 2. 2 outs. And that will bring up the catcher, John Orsino. Last chance for the Giants. He is 0 for 3, but he will bat. He's got good home run power. So McDaniel's got to get one more out. Fans here at Busch Stadium hoping the Cardinals can get a win on the Giants. Cardinals only 2 games above 500. Giants are 10 games above 500, a couple of games back of the Dodgers. McDaniel will go ahead, prepare to make the pitch. Busch Stadium on their feet. 5-2. Strikeout 10. No. Orsino is a 10, but -1 makes him a 9. Orsino swings. 6-2, and it's a ground ball to second base. Javier has got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Cardinals will go out and scrape out a win against the Giants tonight, 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! Nothing across in a rare 1-2-3 closing inning here on the network, but it will be the Cardinals getting the win on the Giants tonight, 4-3. And the funny thing is, the final score of the actual game was 3-2. So only a couple of run difference. Not too bad. A nice win for the Cardinals tonight to try to stay above 500. They got to continue treading water. Final line score coming up. For the Cardinals, 4 runs on 6 hits and no errors. For the Giants, 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. And yep, that error was huge. That error was actually big by Willie Mays. It actually was would be one of the one. It would have been, the game would have been tied if it wasn't for that error probably, but that was a huge error. The winning pitcher is Ray Sadecki. He'll get the win. Mike McCormick takes a tough loss. And Lindy McDaniel does pick up the save. So a nice win for the Cardinals tonight, but we are not done. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Don't go away. Steeler fan, what do you think? Do you think our Mets are the Mets and the Astros? You don't think they're gonna lose a game tonight? I don't think the Mets and Astros are gonna lose tonight. What do you think there, Steeler fan? What do you say? I think the Mets and the Astros are going to remain undefeated here in 1961. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. So a nice win for the Cardinals over the Giants, 4-3. A well-done game. We'll continue now with July 19th. Let's see what happens to the rest of the league. Kansas City at the White Sox. Athletics 9-34, and that is 4. White Sox 15-42. 5, a win for the Chi Sox. Boston at Cleveland, big doubleheader. Game 1, Boston 7-26, 3 runs. Cleveland 13-16, and that is 3 runs. Wow, they will tie. Let's see. Boston 1, Cleveland 6, and Cleveland will go ahead and win it. Game number 2. Boston 12-33, and that is 4. Cleveland 14-22, and that's 3, and they will split the twin bill. Baltimore at Detroit, big series in the American League. Baltimore 4-36, and that is 3. Tigers 13-25, and that's 4. Tigers will beat the Orioles. Minnesota and the Angels doubleheader. Game 1, Minnesota 12-62, and that's 8. Angels 9-32, that's 3, a win for the Twins. Game number 2, Minnesota 9-15, that is 2 runs. Angels 7-41, and that's 4 runs. They will split the twin bill. Yankees and the Senators in a doubleheader. Game number 1, Yankees 10-11, that's 0. Washington 465, that's 7. And the Senators will beat the Yankees in game 1. Game number 2, Yankees 765, that's 8. Senators 1424 is 4, and they will split the twin bill. Dodgers and the Reds. FastScore has not been good to the Reds this year. Dodgers 1065, and that is 9. Reds 933, and that is 4. And the Reds continue to underachieve big time this season. Milwaukee and Philadelphia, a big doubleheader for the Braves. Game 1, Milwaukee 1133, and that is 4. The Fightin' Phils 712, that's 1, and the Braves will win game 1. Braves are not out of it yet. Braves are still featured. Milwaukee 10-14, that's 2. Phillies 4-14, and that's 1. And the Braves will win both games of the doubleheader. On to July 20th, Boston at Cleveland. Boston 10-43, that's 5. Indians 17-45, and that's 6. Cleveland will beat the Red Sox. Baltimore at Detroit. Baltimore 3-55, that is 5. Tigers 8-51, and that is also 5. They will tie. Baltimore rolls a 4 plus 0. Detroit rolls a 5 plus 0. Detroit will win the ball game. Dodgers and the Reds. The Dodgers have the left arm of God on the mound. Koufax 735, and that is 4. Reds 935, and that is also 4. They will tie. They will tie. Dodgers 4. Plus 2 is 6. Reds 4. Plus 4 is 8. The Reds will beat the Dodgers. Reds get a win, and boy, they need to get all they can get. Milwaukee will play Philadelphia. Braves 1835, and that is 5. Philadelphia 532, and that's 3. A win for the Braves. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 6-14, 1. Pirates 17-43, and that is 6, and that will be a win for the Bucks. Giants and the Cardinals rematch. Giants 16-42, and that's 6. Redbirds 10-13, that's 1, and the Giants will win that game. July 21st, Yankees at Boston. Yankees 11-21, and that is 3. Red Sox 3-45, and that is 4. The Red Sox will beat the Yankees. Detroit and Kansas City. Tigers 13-21, and that is 3. Athletics 11-62, that's going to be 7, and that'll be a win for the A's. Washington and the Angels. Senators 12-23, and that is 3. Angels 13-14, and that is 2. It'll be a win for the Senators. Cleveland and the Twins. Indians trying to stay close. Cleveland 11-52, and that is 6. Minnesota 11-36, and that's 4. It'll be a win for the Tribe. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs 13-24, and 3 runs. Philadelphia 663, and at 7 runs. The Phils will beat the Cubs. Milwaukee and the Pirates. We got these two tomorrow. Braves 10-51, and that's 5. Pirates 9-26, and that is 3. It'll be a win for the Braves. Dodgers and the Cardinals. Dodgers 10-21, that's 2. Cardinals 9-44, and that is 5. The Cardinals will beat the Dodgers. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be July 22nd. We take our first trip and probably will not be the last one, to Forbes Field. It will be the Milwaukee Braves taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. The late, great Warren Spahn will go ahead and pitch for the Braves. Bobby Shantz gets his matchup for the Pirates. So Hank Aaron, Warren Spahn, Roberto Clemente, Bobby Shantz, Braves, Pirates tomorrow night. Be there or be square. Dave Little, Steeler fan. Doug Hunt, baseball with the demos, and Steeler fan. Baseball demos is doing an Astros game tomorrow. Jim Deshaies on the mound. You should not miss it. Let's see here. Brian B., Joel Turney, DBIP, and Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. A nice win for the Cardinals tonight against the Giants. They win it 4-3 in a close matchup. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.